But speaking of Brands Hatch any circuit, I almost forgot one thing people proceed forward in the lap time challenge by using the Gran Turismo 125 shifter until the next day is all I need to have a good check reminder. So it's about to go in, and 4th round race we'll be heading up to have the 5-lap race in Grand Valley Highway 1 for the WTC 600. Just in case if I might need to do some break time until going back in action, so I won't hold back now. Got to go proceed on turn number 3 and 4, corner technique and control very well. We'll be doing a good pass on Boss Speed Barry Boys in the 2017 Mercedes-AMG GTR. Turn 6 comes in, got to keep it nice and keep it slow. We'll go full control on the front engine F-bar layout. There we go, first sector clear. Now gonna have to get behind with Randall Haywood in the Lamborghini Huracan 2015, followed by T. Yamanaka and Berleo Gallo. We'll go line up in formation to take a good amp up the torque. We'll keep a good eye on the opening spot. We'll cue on overtake. This one might need to have a good vantage before proceed to the special event until the next day on Friday. We'll go for a one-man category. So I shall see how it goes, and this will be a very good exercise warm-up. We'll do the real part of the racing challenge. So coming in onto the Grand Valley Bridge, got to get behind with Berleo Gallo in his 2017 Honda NSX. Going clean, overtake, and cornered by the inside tunnel. We'll go hill climb by a little bit. Just have to keep it nice and slow, and chicane by the S's is coming in. Alright, very good. Now overtake Daniel Solis in the Alfa Romeo 4C 2014. Got to get behind with Martin Grady in the Audi R8 4.2 Quattro 2007. Inside the tunnel by the final corner. Just have to get set and make a good exit. We'll be on a full stretch until second lap by catching up towards Igo Fraga in about 3.9 seconds to go. That's my like it. Faster lap time by 2 minutes, 13.936 seconds. Very vantage and good on the point. Just have to keep going, down to 19 seconds left. So looks like I finally get the hang of it to have a good potential to be driving on the vantage after one test session at Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit by racing with my own OZs. But not to mention, just to have some similar sports car just like the DB11 and the Vantage 4th generation is quite very spectacular, beautiful, luxury, and good sports car to have a good title of a GT Grand Touring. But it's all about to have a matter of practice before prior to the lap time challenge at the long course in Watkins Glen International, just in case by having 1 week later until it's still yet to be remain available. Just have to keep going. Switching up onto the left side track and overtake Igo Fraga's Toyota Super RC 1997. Switch things up, counter up, and regain control on the balance. But sometimes, deal with the handling when slowing down is all I need to keep things to go without using too much oversteer. So I'll have to keep up the good pace and proceed back at Sector 3. Just might need to get my mind to be focused until I still might need to have enough time before the Group 1 Prototype Series at Circuit D Scientific C course in the forward direction. We'll go faster and longer, just in case I'll have to be using with the Gran Turismo F3500-A. Now coming in by the final corner inside the tunnel, got a good eye on K. Konomos in the Jaguar F-Type 2014 until the dirt lap is on the way. Halfway mark and brake zone comes in at turn 1 and turn 2. Just have to keep it slow and steady fast. Approaching in on turn 3, gonna have to get closer to the Jaguar F-Type. and have the brake zone to go lighter and safer to be deaccelerate and go for opening spot at turn 5 by reaccelerate shortly. Okay, there you go. Just do the inside on turn 6, make it much more quicker, and have your own kind of a strategy is all you need to have your favorite car in every part of a specific road car type. Alright, that's more like it. Only 7 more road cars left. Next up, Dodge Viper SRT10 2006 is on the way by P. Gentry in about 2.8 seconds left. Got to rev it up and give the Vantage. We'll be stepping up to go for new ways of improved balance and handling by stability. Just have to work it up and keep it nice and slow. So recent update record I took by 2 minutes, 12.191 seconds. Fair enough. And also yet to have some good clean racing corner technique will get my line stay together. Come on, just have to be patient a little bit and right at the exit on chicane S and go overtake at the 2nd gen Dodge Viper 2006, moving on in 7th place. Now this is what I call a GT luxury British sports car. Is all about to have a good competition stages on the road going type. So looks like Ryota Kokubun just beat my lap time in 2 minutes, 9.727 seconds. So it's about to get closer onto the 4th lap. In the meantime, this is going to be a very challenging to go slow and faster is all I need to keep things to go work up for the concentration to stay together. But it's only just a test, and the real challenge will go suitable on progress if I either to be stay remain at the top 3. Just might need to go hurry up. Time's a hasting. 13.1 seconds left to go. Just need to keep going and pull out the acceleration throttle. Will put myself to be rolling up and have a good skills on my sleeve. Got a good eye on Asus Willow, followed by Patrick Basson, Nissan GT-R Nismo 2017, and 2001 Porsche 911 GT3. Just have to go amp up the speed, torque, handling, and momentarily to have the main turn to go in the middle at Sector 2. I'm always pump up and wait for the RE Amira. FD3S RX7 is still remains in the 1st position at the lead. Going full stretch, back at Sector 3. Alright, just like that. Got to keep a good line and master the Vantage is all I need to do some warm up and practice to go for a Vantage point. Alright, good clean turn. Now for Mikhail Hisal in the Subaru Impreza 22B STI. He's coming in to catch up onto a Takeda in the Aston Martin DB11 2016. Got to go full stretch and heading up towards the final lap. Okay, now this is going to be an interesting Aston Martin showdown. DB11 versus the Vantage 2018. This will go for the battle of 2nd place, folks. So I'll have to go on silver position in about 10.5 seconds as Ryota Kokubun is still in the lead. I'll have to take a side challenge to see which one is better. But I'm talking about with both Aston Martin sports car is all about to have a good ways of appraisal and momentarily to see the balances of performance to go for a check and suitable to go for a full debolt and make it much more well tuned up on the DB11. So I have to keep a well defend on 2nd place. Almost there. but I still might need to take a little bit more time to be well relaxed before I proceed on to the main set to be focusing in the weekly challenges before at the end of March, which has already been passed, and moving on early in April. So I had to finish this race in no time, any way I can. Okay, good regain control recovery. Kokobun is going away by increased gap by 10.6, so I had to get down shortly, and he's already in at the final sector in the dirt. Just keep it nice and slow and turn very well precisely. But the good news is, I just finally beat his lap time record before putting up into 2 minutes, 8.709 seconds by using the Vantage 2018 to get there. Before the final corner, we will be doing one more time at the tunnel to get things to go smooth up on the line. Okay, the RE Amira FD3S RX7 has finished in first. The Vantage 2018 has now come in a long way by reaching up in second position by the top 3 podium. So there you go, checkmark number 4 clear, only one more to go remain. That should be good enough for having a one-on-one showdown with both Aston Martin between the DB11 and the Vantage 2018. So let's have a good result, and total time by 10 minutes, 48.386 seconds, and still remain by having a 4th lap as ever said and done by the usual way. New kind of a sports car and good improved record is all about having a real challenge we'll put to the test. And thank you Clean Race Bonus by 82,800 GT credits. Going on update and workout for the next day, we'll receive a 4-star roulette ticket. But not to mention that I just received a 5-star roulette ticket from yesterday, but instead, only one practice warm-up in session to put myself will do a racing scene of perspective in this main part of today's content video. But I'll have to do this for only one captured thumbnail image to be precisely by either with 2 Aston Martins. Here it is right now. Gonna go rewind in about 10 or 20 seconds early, adding up by 10 more. Here's the spot right here, and give this for a captured thumbnail image after the DB11 2016 fully tuned version. That's more like it, and for content replay save until the last race, we'll have to go for the deadline countdown before we proceed to race number 5. In about 1 hour left until the weekly challenge is over soon, so this will put myself to go racing up and have the 5th checkmark before proceed to the Group 1 prototype series at Circuit de Saint-Eclairix. We'll go on the forward direction at C course layout. So I had to get myself prepared, 4 times the tire wear and 5 times fuel consumption in 8 laps. By using the Gran Turismo F3500-A, we'll be at the ready to face up with 19 Group 1 prototype race cars with Vision GTs, Group C LMP1s, and 1 single Toyota GR010 hybrid. Now this is the only kind of recommended racing vehicle without having a Group 1 category, but instead, one fictional 1990s F1 style race car is about to be prepared to go for a long-lasting duration and be preferred to go for a balance on the field map just in case to go for a 0-stop or pit stop whenever you like to take. Got to be ready, and here I go. I won't hold back now, and this time I'll have to go safety measure by using the traction control to be set into 1 and rolling start to go fast green in 3 seconds. Then it's off right now and go for the first turn by having a lineup overtake with some few other LMP1 race car, and have turn 2 will go on the stopping point to keep a good maintained pace to get behind with M. Brady in the Audi R18 TDI 2011. Got to go full stretch and field map just in case whenever you like to go for power 1 or lead 6 that you might have to be preferred to go for a 0-stop at the pit. But much more impressive and give a good kind of a fictional 1990s F1 racing style will give a good racing opportunity to have a non-specific Group 1 race car just like the Gran Turismo F1500-TA and Red Bull X 2019 competition. But not to mention, when you're using the McLaren MP4/4, is quite very well courtesy to be serving as the most historic F1 race car since the 1980s of the turbocharged era. So let's get down onto the third sector. Got a good eye on Busby Boris for the 2015 Nissan GT-R LM Nismo. Got to keep a good exercise caution and stay on lean 6. Main corner incoming. Got to slow down and stay behind in 15th position before heading up to the bridge. But not yet at least. It's about to get a little bit crowded out there, so I had to keep my guard up and expect it on formation. Just in case to go and switching up onto the radar, we might need to have a good visual check on other racers, including with Vision GT Group 1s. Okay, got a good eye on T. Yamanaka, Nicholas Rubiller, and Giorgio Mangolo by using one Porsche 962C, followed by the Bugatti Vision GT Group 1 and one Mazda LM55 Vision GT Group 1. Just have to keep going, and straight away we'll give the advantage. We'll pull out into one. There we go, and gap distance is going quicker decrease by a little bit down to 12 seconds to go. So heads up, main corner incoming by crossing into the brake zone when slowing down, and very clever to be indeed. It's coming along nicely to have a nice early morning until the sun will rise up. So I'm halfway there in position 10 at the grid. Just have to get closer into the final sector, attempted overtake, and wait for T. Yamanaka in the Mazda M55 Vision GT Group 1 coming in, and have that main corner before the final turn is coming in. Okay, there you go, and solid clean overtake will be on the way at the end of the first lap. We'll go faster up on lap number 2. 3 minutes, 12.196 seconds. Alright, it's about to get quicker out there by 12.9 seconds left to get back onto the main usual path of the goal line, as the main acceleration will be keeping up and continue on. Looks like the fuel is at 80%, still good when using on lane 6. Got to go clarified overtake on Mikhail Hisal in the Dodge SRT Tomahawk Vision GT Group 1. And here comes Ryota Kokobun in the Mazda 787B before proceed into turn 4. One racing overtake for UDRS Insportec. Clean competent is the key of excellent for non-specific Group 1 contender. Got to switch up in different position and go left side as the third sector comes back by the overtake. Okay, only 6 more Group 1 cars to go. Next up, Angel Inostroza for the Toyota GR010 Hybrid and Takuma Minosono in the McLaren Ultimate Vision GT Group 1. There they are right now, and they're about to go for a side-by-side formation and switching up to go for one lane of session. Just have to go outside cornering and wait for the straightaway before proceed to the bridge. Okay, it's about to get blocked in. I'll have to switch it and proceed to the next sector. We'll go slow down on the patient. So I had to feel the force. One Vision GT Group 1 car overtake. Now for the Le Mans hypercar is proceed into the 5th position. Got to keep going, and Slipstream will be heading back onto the same straightaway by number 4. The longer it gets, the faster we'll do some main time by having an updated gap will be stay remain by 12.6 seconds as usual. Okay, gonna have to watch my 6. Got to go switch it to the offense and stay using on the lean 6 fuel. Got to think fast and use my mind quickly. Going back in sector 6. Just try not to go off the course. Just have to stay on the tarmac. Okay, there we go. Now final corner is coming in to be preferred to be using onto the right side of the line. That's more like it. And going advantage by 10.8 seconds to go before moving on in lap 3. Updated faster lap time in 3 minutes, 9.523 seconds. Only 4 more laps. It's going well, and zero stop is the best method we'll be using on non-specific Group 1 cars for the Formula 1 example. Just have to keep going up and down to 9.7 seconds left. Next sector is on the way. Just steer well carefully on turn number 3 and get back on turn 4. We'll catch up to the Nissan R92 CV driven by Beleo Gallo. Okay, that should do very well. And almost forgot one more thing about the Gran Turismo World Series online qualifiers on Manufacturers Cup. Just to let you guys know that I won't be here for this year because of something unexpected is going on out there. Well, maybe I still might need to have a chance to make my channel to go up into 1000. So be remember, subscribe to my channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for a notification with some major upcoming content videos in the later future. So I'll have to keep continuing on and have this main part of the race will be proceed to the grand finale at the end of March weekly challenge and proceed in the first week of April will be coming up until tomorrow. But I can't wait for the Aston Martin Advantage 1-make race. We'll be going for a special event we'll be take on in a different racetrack just in case that any other Gran Turismo players as seen earlier will have to go for a pay-per-view. Alright, there we go. Now, 4th place is on the way. Okay, just have to go for a play per view and rolling up to have the 4th position down to 3 seconds to go. So I have a total gap distance I in 6.2 seconds and top 3 drivers are still remains on A. Wilk, Jonathan Wang, and A. Susrillo. Just have that turn to go back in, solo up, and make it much more keepable to clear. So how is the field is doing well? So I'm at 56%, it's going along nicely, and it's about to go for the halfway mark to be proceed in lap number 4 after the dirt lap is clear. But I really have to keep going for this one good method race, you guys. I really enjoyed driving with the F3500-A is the most successful, just like the F1500-TA. But look at it go. 2 Group 1 racers are at the pits. Just make my day is going to be much more perfect. 4th lap on the way and updated for my record in 3 minutes, 8.610 seconds. So let's give a good super pace of a UDRS in Sportec while catching up towards Jonathan Wang's current position in the lead by using the Pescia 908 HDI FAB 2010. Sector 2 is coming up and late morning is just right over here onto the bright of the sun. Time to go back onto turn 4 and keep it well preferred to have this main content video to go labeled as complete edition. Just have to go rolling up. Counter steering with short recovery is well regained control. Under 50% of the field left to go by 49. Come on, I have to keep going. Just only have 4 seconds left to go on the total gap, so I have to keep up a good patient of offense down to 3.5 seconds. Alright, there he is right now. He's coming back to the bridge, so I have to catch up to him and give a good short lean on the throttle. We'll go full acceleration up. Slowing down to 1.4 seconds left before the next sector. Reaching up and have the best advantage. We'll go quicker up and respond at the get-go. Let's have that turn to go in. Gonna have to get behind with Jonathan Wong. Overtake and solid clear to be succeeded to have a 908 HDI F8B 2010 is on second place. First place, here I come and bring it home by having the last 4 remaining laps to go. Okay, looks like Jonathan Wong is really down for it. Count me in and go for the one-on-one showdown to take the battle of first place. Let's go racing line and style to go formation on defense. Strategize up and go clear run. Final sector is up and 1 second defense is good to go for me. Okay, gonna have to go the acceleration and beat my current updated lap time before the final corner. We'll go swoop up and reflexes is the good solid regain control. That's more like it. 3 minutes, 4.829 seconds. I am faster on the paces, you guys. First position and new achieved record is doing well, succeeded indeed. Much more impressive to have a good additional 2 seconds as I went down by 3.1 seconds. Got to keep my focus up and have 3 more to go by moving on in the 5th lap. Just gonna have to go pedal to the metal and find a good racing line on the F3500-A. So I come this far and almost forgot one thing to do some multiple attempts to get things for having one good scene of the masterpiece. But I still might have to do some more time to have some other upcoming content videos. We'll put my channel to go on update to see how it turns out to go for a remastered edition after doing some more weeks, months, and especially to have over a year later for my live stream preparation on set. But it's all about having my own live stream content video to be part of my own properties because of my name. But don't worry, I'll have to get down to it to do some changes of maintenance after having some series of distractions. I've been working so hard without taking too much stress. But I mean, no one is perfect, and that's why pencils may have erasers. So it's about to go resume, and straight away, right back at the bridge, we'll go exit in the next current sector. By update for my gap distance in 7.6 seconds, we'll go longer on the defense. So I have to wait for the moment. Just have to keep a good line check, and good freestyle corner to be doing well handful at the right. Okay, it's about to go exiting on the late morning and almost there by the afternoon. But much more beautiful out there to have a nice scenic area in Scientific. The mountains is great, the environment is beautiful, and just the most perfect time for spring season is just right around the clock. But I just really think about in life, all I have to do is gonna have to spend time in peace and relaxation with no drama. But I mean, I just really don't want any drama to come around me during this main part of the content video on set, and very yet importantly is all I need to have a good ways to have 2 types as a content video artist and original artist to go for a masterpiece. But instead, I'll have to save it later on before enter in lap number 7. After the 6th lap, we'll go to the pits. So there you go. But wow, 11.9 seconds by almost into 12 seconds on the gap as I just went down to go succeeded, and far more longer will have to buy some time. But still yet remain, but I'll have to go for another round and give the power 1 will be amped up to go for another round as a time attack moment. But count me in, when it comes to have endurance racing, time attacks will get my time to go practice and get things to go shape and perfect. So I'll have to do this quick and do it one lap is all I need to do. Some pit stop will be called in by the signal. It's only down to 20% left, just in case whenever you might need to have one race with pit stop by doing a matter of mapped it. But you know, this will demonstrate you to have a different perspective when using non-Group 1 race cars by under 950 performance point is going to help you out. Just work it like a dream and work it like a professional sim racer. Alright, just like that to go amp up on the torque. Speed is good. Sensitivity check and cornering with handling is all I need to do a double check. Okay, next sector on the way. Got to keep going. It's only down to 15% to go. Okay, good thing Jonathan 1 is still remains on second place, especially for a Wilk and Below Gallo are about to go for a neck-on-neck battle to reaching up for the battle of third place. I'll have to take a good look on the course map at the right screen to see how the other drivers are doing. Yet to be separated, but still might have some possibility to see how it goes very well to have a Group 1 prototype showdown to see how it takes. But much more than one additional race event to have a good different race courses in the same event by featuring with the Genesis X-Brand Racer Vision Gran Turismo. But maybe Polybius Digital would like to think about it to have one more race in Group 1 prototype series just to have an additional to go for vehicle description on interaction with the other GT players. So look at the notification. Pit stop is coming in by 0.07 laps on the fuel. They should do enough by 20 seconds and have one tire switch will be available to be prep up and go on usual for the racing card. But I'll have to save it later on and go time attack when reaching up by a few percentage to go up in 100. Just have to wait, and Jonathan 1 will be coming in directly to have the other choices to go clear proceed and make a good ways to be proceed as well to have the first position get back in. If I stand correctly and he's going in, will be presumed to go kick it up in the high gear. So round 1 is clear, time to go time attack in round 2. Okay, RPM up, gear 2, and switching up onto gear 5 quickly. Got to keep my paces up. It's all about having a time will go calm before the storm. So round 2 is going in by 4.1 seconds to go, and it's still on the late afternoon. Got to keep it nice and slow, and coming right back in as usual. Okay, there we go. Just keep the handling up and respond very closely to get there, and about 2.4 seconds remain. Just only have the outlap on 7th lap, and then lap number 8 will be all mine for the taking to go clear and succeed to be master on the F1 fictional 90s style. and that will bring out a good opening spot advantage and take it to the right side courses before crossing through the bridge. Here it comes on to the next turn sector, so I'll have to count out by the number of sectors, and this will might need to do a good practice session to be proceed onwards, and the future lap time challenge for the Gran Turismo F3500-A will take a good long course on C course in Circuit de Saint-Nicolas. Got to go past by in the penalty line, going full straight, left side on the track, and then the corner will go quicker up by the short hairpin. And there's the apex. Got to go well performed and stick it to the correction line check. Absolutely doing well and going rushing to stay in the lead. Only 2 more turns to go, and then the final lap and time attack for the round will be prepared to go for a main limit to beat my current lap time by 3 minutes, 4.829 seconds. Let's take it to the max and go full acceleration by under 200 miles per hour. We'll get there as the 8th lap is starting right here and now. Here I come and take it to the finish. That should do an absolutely effort on turn 2 after turn 1 to go quicker on reflex, and left side track to go second straightaway will be proceed before incoming in by turn number 3 and 4. Jonathan Wong is at the pits with using the racing medium compound tires is quite very good to be balanced and serving to go for a faster qualifying running effort. Turn 3 clear, good and average. Same goes on to turn 4 is almost to be correction as perfect. Got to keep that line steady up. Good defense by 27.2 seconds, and Jonathan Wong is still remain in second place. Once sector 2 is clear, sector 3 is coming in. But momentarily to have the third sector is going well checked and proceed to have the fourth one until sector 5 is coming in. But very yet and clever to have that good racing line to go down onto the S turns to go dipping up onto the hill. Just like that, and brilliant effort. This should do very well indeed to have the fourth straightaway to go clear up and make it for key to go amp up by 175 miles per hour before sector 5 is coming in by having the last 2 remaining sectors. Just have to keep going in. So I come this far. This straightaway is all I need to go bring up with a top speed of 200 miles per hour. We'll go amp up with the acceleration to climb up on gear 6. But maybe next time in Group 1 Prototype Series on different racetrack, I'll have to go with the Gran Turismo F1500-TA is all I need to have a good reminder of recommendation to be fully tuned up and same as ever to be using on the Racing Hard compound tires to be ordered in case with 2 rain forecasts to be on the intermediate and heavy wet tires. Just have to keep going in, and last sector is coming in to have the last 3 turns. We'll go give it all I got. Got to beat my current time. Almost there. This race is about to be complete and over soon. Only 10 seconds left. Gotta make it on time until 3 minutes will be on total elapsed time in about the current lap. Okay, and first position and race number 5 clear is all done. Awesome and 90s F1-tastic. Now that's a good prototype racing competition indeed, everybody. Much more good, awesome, and succeeded by a total time in 25 minutes, 18.937 seconds. And look at this. 3 minutes, 0.470 seconds in lap number 8. Good, amazing, and faster. We'll have to take a good contest by under 24 minutes is all I need to have some possibility to see either by using a non-specific Group 1 car or any Group 1 race car will fill and take it to the track. And much more indeed by 315,000 GT credit, well earned, and give a 53.8 miles will be updated to go over by 121.6 miles and 6-star roulette ticket in the car type category. But maybe perhaps total time by under 25 minutes is very much more important to becoming as an expert driver when using a non-specific Group 1 car. Now, I'll have to be preferred to go for a late afternoon and have the duration on playback position to go in 18 minutes. Just wait for the spot and still remains in first position. But man, I just really like my UDRS Inspirtech livery on the F3500-A. But consider this, one thumbnail image and FIB content replay is about to go save. So there you go, everything is all done, and the quickest way we'll be heading back to the GT garage. We'll go with reward challenge by having some few other roulette tickets and 3 prizes until at the end of the day before April 3rd is just right around onto the main date schedule is about to be on the clock. Alright, let's do 3 prizes of the gifts and few other 4-star, 3-star, and 5-star roulette ticket, including 6 stars as well. Let's receive the gift on the card category and find out what it is. Got to find out to have one good best high valuable effort to see one kind of Vision GT vehicles, and that will be an interesting choose. Well, maybe perhaps the Skoda Vision Gran Turismo is very much more indeed to be having one good excellent concept electric vehicle. But maybe I'll have to add this one as well to be using for a different livery design variation. It's already registered to the index and 1,000 collector points has been earned to be updated in 742,335 points. Now for the parts category, let's see and give one good compatible vehicle we'll be going directly to. Alright, looks like I got myself a Stroke Up S, and vehicle will be compatible to the DeLorean S2 2004. Recommended retail price by 40,000 GT credit, and I'll have to keep it onto the tuning parts. And plus, credit ticket on 150,000 Gran Turismo credit to be earned and successful. Alright, so I'll have to do the lineup in order, and also yet to have some few other 6-star roulette ticket by competing in the extra menu as well. So I'll have to do with the parts category in the second is gonna have to be on the engine type. Which one should I get? By having one good rare opportunity, which is going to be having a good swap engine for the Pagani Huayra 2013. Recommended retail price for 775,000 GT credit. Okay, that's good. Now, first standard 6-star ticket is coming up. But I'm cooking up to have more roulette tickets after receiving with some 3 cars on the extra collection. And there's the 500,000 GT credit earned and updated onto my current balance. But I can't wait to get back up in about 100 million GT credit. We'll go for the second time, and along with a second 6-star roulette ticket for the standard type. So let's see how it goes well. Just give me 1 million GT credit or 2 chances of a car. And there's the Audi e-tron Vision Gran Turismo, much more indeed, and already have acquired from the brand Central, will be currently lined up to go on index to be collected. So there you go, one race car of the Vision GT in electric type. That's good on the update collector points by 743,335 points. I'll have to keep this one in the garage for a while, and then few other 4-star ticket will have to go line up in order. So I'll have to remind myself until the expiration date before arriving in April. Alright, there's only one part received, and very good to have a high-lit camshaft S is on the Enzo Ferrari 2002. 9,500 GT credits on the recommended retail price, and keep it in onto the tuning parts. Now, second 4-star roulette ticket is up, and give a good possibility chance to have one good swap engine. Well, fair enough. 2014 Volkswagen Golf GTI 7. That should do very well, and same color from my first Gran Turismo demo. Pacific Blue, and much more indeed exactly for the front engine hatchback. Number 3 4-star ticket is up, and give a good possible chances on the prize will go either by having 500,000 or 1 million GT credit. Well, looks like luck just made a change and go for 30,000 GT credit instead. Alright, so just have to do the 4-star ticket until April 8, 2025, and go for another round chance by having one good pick of the swap engine. Okay, fully customized suspension kit is good to be received and compatible for the Roadster Shop Rampage. 24,000 GT credit on the retail price, and 3-star ticket is coming up by having a detour of stop. Just please don't give me the low chance of the GT credits. Well, I was right. So far so close, and I almost had it to get 100,000 GT credit, but I'll take 5,000 GT credit, thank you very much. So, number 4-star ticket is up, and give me another chance. Bummer. So far so close to get 1 million GT credit and 10,000 credit to go update on my current balance. Just have to keep going and have another 4-star ticket in number 6 is coming up. Then it's going to be a part, engine, and Ferrari invitation. There we go. Just have the Ferrari invitation has now acquired and expired by 1 month until May 3rd, 2025. Now I'll have to do a 5-star roulette ticket by 1 and 2 times for today, and let's see which one should I get. Bingo! Swap engine has earned and compatible on the Chevy Corvette ZR1 6th generation 2009. My bet is the Bugatti W16 engine, and that would be quite very good enough to have my UDRS Inspirtech livery. We might need to add one base of the color we'll be using as well. Second 5-star ticket is up, and that will have to go for a limitation by range will be end of the day. Okay, thank you, 1% chance to have a currency credit and 100,000 GT credit to go update on my balance. That should do enough, and let's see what else should I have to do with all the other roulette tickets. So that's it for now. I'll have to use it again before tomorrow. We might have to be ready up to have the first week of April until the next 5 events on weekly challenge will go on reset. But everything is doing much more enjoyable to have 5 races, including the Renault Kangoo 1.4 one-man category at Tsukuba Circuit, as I went down to go for the first round of the race, followed by in race number 2 in Jeepney Cup at Sardinia Windmills to go on the reverse direction by driving the dirt, along with European F-Bar Challenge 550 at Autodrome Lago Maggiore in the East Course layout by using the Aston Martin DB11 2016 with a suspension camp livery Gret in All-Stars variation, followed by the World Touring Car 600 at Grand Valley Highway 1 for the 2018 vintage. And for the best part for the Group 1 prototype series, the non-specific Group 1 race car contender, the Gran Turismo F3500-A is brilliant, going faster, and one-time pit stop only. Will be using onto the same hard racing compound tires is all I need to go faster up and stay on going remain in first position. It was a lot of fun out there, but I kinda like it. When it comes to do a bit more time of patience, and then the masterpiece is all I need to have one good part of the content video for my channel is all about everything must make it much more becoming like a true masterpiece. But also yet, I just went down to do some 3 stages on unofficial live stream video on set. But don't worry, my channel will have to put up the go for the official live stream video on set just in case by doing some changes, by doing some maintenance until the next day later on, as I'm about to wrap it up before at the end of the current video. And almost forgot one more thing as a reminder said earlier, along with the lap time challenge at Brands Hatch Any Circuit. The GIF icon is now open and available, but I can't wait until proceed forward towards Watkins Glen International by using the 2018 Aston Martin Vantage. We'll go racing on the Vantage point until the next lap time challenge will be proceed onwards as well. All in one more thing folks, I won't be here for this year's online qualifiers of the Gran Turismo World Series, Manufacturers Cup, and Nations Cup, but not to mention about the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup is about to be set to return of this year for 2025. I shall see how it goes, but all I have to do is gonna have to keep moving forward. Thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on DeviantArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. Will join to get access for price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel. It's the best way to help out with the super thanks as an extra will support and grow. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again at the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.